Today, I'm completely abandoning the campfire, and I will survive 99 nights in the forest, living inside of a skating rink. I'm not allowed to return to the campfire, I can't craft, I can't cook, and most importantly, with no defenses. How will I survive the hungry entities at nighttime? So I'll be giving myself 10 days to gather as many resources, and then I'm forced to move into the skating rink. Alright, we are back with another video. And well, let's just go ahead and put our little deer buddy right over here. And well, now the deer buddy is gonna be our good luck charm for the rest of the video. So we are gonna be spending 99 nights at a skating rink. So as always, don't forget to comment where else I should challenge myself, and please make it tough. Bam, fire level 2. And as always, let's just go ahead and get ourselves this map, and we will place it down right over here. So if we do need to access this map later on, well, we can just come back to the campfire. And well, now let's just go ahead and gather as many coal pieces as we can. So let's pick up this coal piece right over here, and you know what? We might as well take this box of chilies. And who knows, that might help us against this deer later on. So I did find one of the skating rinks, but this is not the skating rink that I do want to live inside of. So we are going to ignore this one, and the one I do want to find is the open-ended one. So it's going to be completely empty, but hey, we're going to have a lot of space to work with since we do have content creator perks, so we can just place down a bunch of furniture down. Bam, fire level 3. Let's just go ahead and check out this little barn right over here, and you know what? We are going to go ahead and pick up these decorations because I will place them down at the skating rink. And I'm not going to lie, we should just go ahead and get rid of all of these wolves over here. And I mean, this is going to be fairly easy because just like that, they're all dead. So let's throw this key in here, and well, we will save this kid later on. We're not going to save any of the kids before day 10 because we do have to make the most of our days. And we did find ourselves a taming flute, so I'm definitely going to pick that up. Bam, fire level 4 on day 1. I would say we're making really good progress right now, but I'm not going to lie, we do need to get these pelts because the pelt trader should be arriving. All right, Mr. Bunny, please give it to me. Thank you very much. And well, we already have the wolf pelts at our base. So let's just go ahead and make a trade with this pelt trader, and I do want to get myself this good sack. And then with this wolf pelt, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get myself this spear because that's going to help us out at the stronghold when we do clear it out. But I mean, first we got to find it. We found ourselves the skating rink. So this skating rink right over here, as you all can see, is completely empty. And well, this is going to be our new base after spending 10 days at the campfire. So we will be back here. I just want to mark this on our map, and well, we will decorate this base out. So right now it looks empty, but just wait until the end because this is going to be looking beautiful when I'm done with it. But anyways, let's just carry on and try to max out this fire as fast as you can, because the faster we do that, the faster we'll be able to build up our base. And thankfully there's just a piece of cake sitting down over there, so I'll gladly take that. And we did find ourselves a ruby chest. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a chainsaw. So I think we're fully loaded. All we need is this giant sack, and well, we should be good to start building this base. And there is an old flashlight over here, so I'm definitely going to pick that up because we do need some protection at nighttime. Let's go. We did find ourselves a little clinic, so I'm definitely going to take up all these bandages, and hopefully we find some more because 3 is not going to cut it. And you know what? Since we're already here at Kraken Girl's Cave, let's just get rid of all these wolves. And well, there we go. They're all dead, and we will save this kid later on. And I'm not going to lie, I was kind of hoping for this alpha wolf pelt, but it's fine. So in the meanwhile, let's just mark this stronghold on our map, and we will be back here. And there seems to be an elf right over here, but I don't think we have enough coins just yet, so we will save him in a little bit. Anyways though, let's just go ahead and get ourselves this sundial and this compass, and well, the rest we will go ahead and craft down later if we have to, but I think we should be good with just that for now. Oh my gosh, we found ourselves another clinic, so let's just go ahead and enter inside. And inside of the lockers there are another 2 bandages, so we are already sitting at 6 bandages. This is looking pretty good for us. Bam, fire level 5. So now we can finally get ourselves this giant sack, and well, that's gonna save us a ton of time going back and forth. So let's just go ahead and do that. But very quickly, I do want to go ahead and tame myself a friend because it's gonna get pretty lonely surviving 99 nights inside of a skating rink. So let's just go ahead and feed my boy right over here, and well, let's just do this another 2 more times. And there we go, we got our boy. So let's go ahead, rename him to my lucky number 7 as always, and now we got a friend. And well, the deer is after us, but he's a bit too slow, so we're just gonna carry on. And well, out of our first gold chest, we got ourselves a strong axe. I mean, we don't even need that because we do have a chainsaw, but let's just carry on and try to find some more of these chests. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a med kit. And we did get ourselves a strong flashlight, so I'll pick that up. And same goes for all of these chairs. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Just give me this giant sack. Ooh, we did get some defense blueprints, so you know what? We will bring that back to our base. And since our sack is maxed out, let's just return to this campfire. And well, we do have 2 cultists just lurking around, so let's just get rid of these boys. There we go, they're all dead. And as you all can see, we did get ourselves a cultist gem. And well, we are gonna need another 2 to get ourselves this giant bed and this oil drill. So when it turns morning, we will go ahead and make our way to the stronghold. Alright, so before we even go inside of the stronghold, I do want to make sure my boy 7 sits down, because if he doesn't, he's probably gonna die from these cultists. So let's just go ahead and do this solo. And this should be fairly easy, because if you've seen my other videos, you guys know we do this pretty quickly. All we have to do is just make sure we spin around, and well, we should be good. Go, first floor is done. And wait, before we go to the second floor, I do want to pick up all these coins. And well, now let's just repeat the same process over and over again. There we go. Let's make our way to the last floor now. And well, let's just keep whacking these guys and we should be good. Alright, this is the last stack, but let's just be careful because our health is extremely low. And well, just like that, we cleared out this stronghold within a minute. So let's test our luck with this ruby chest. And we got ourselves a tactical shotgun. Oh my gosh, we're sitting at the best axe and the best weapon in this game. And then of course, I do want to go ahead and get my 5 diamonds. And well, now 7, you can come and follow me. Ooh, we did find ourselves a church, so let's just go ahead and pick up all these bandages. And well, let's just get rid of all of them because I do want to loot up that chest. Oh my gosh, we did get ourselves an oil barrel, but still no giant sack on day 8. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and level up this fire now because our luck is straight buns right now. And well, there we go. We have a fire level 6. Let's put our extra fuel right over here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these 2 bears over here at Squid Kid's cave, because if we can get their pelts, we can probably make a trade for a giant sack. And well, we did not get their pelt sadly, but let's just throw that key in. Finally, we got ourselves a bear pelt, so that should be enough for us to be able to get a giant sack. We just have to wait for this pelt trader to arrive. Alright, so the pelt trader is here, so very quickly let's just make some trades and let's get ourselves this giant sack. So now we can start farming up logs, so let's just go ahead and do that. Alright, so after a day of farming up logs, we are sitting at 159 now. So let's just go ahead and buy out all of these beds because I do want our multiplier maxed out. There we go. We have all of the beds placed down, and I do want to mark one of the kids, and well, we will save them in the morning. And then of course, with our extra logs, I am gonna go ahead and just get ourselves 5 farm plots. And well, there we go. It is day 10, so we are not allowed back inside of this campfire. And wait, I just realized, where's my boy 7? Hello? Why can't I spawn in my boy 7? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me he died. Oh my gosh. Somehow my boy 7 died. So you know what? We're just gonna have to go ahead and get another bet. This time I will be extra careful, alright? I'm not gonna slip up. If anyone knows how my boy 7 died, let me know down in the comments because I have absolutely no idea. Anyways, though, we have our boy 7 Jr. now. And well, I'm gonna make sure I take good care of you. So this is our new base now. And well, we do need a pair of skates. So let's just go ahead and get that. Alright, we are at the shop and we're sitting at 255 coins. So you know what? We're just gonna get a sled, we're gonna get ice skates, a shovel, and then we will get a couple ladders because you never know, we might need them. And well, now let's just go ahead and save my boy over here, and then I am gonna drop a couple things and we will place them down as we go. Alright, let's see what we get out of this present. And we got an infernal sack. Are you kidding me? It's just not the best because we do have ourselves a giant sack, and the deer did come out, so this is actually going to be quite annoying because we don't really have any defenses right now. So I guess we're just going to have to go in circles, but I'm not going to lie, that's just going to be a waste of time. So let's just go ahead and start saving all of these kids. Alright, Dino Kid, I already killed all of the wolves over here, so I'm going to just pick you up and return you to the campfire. Alright, that's one of the kids saved. Let's go ahead, mark Kraken Kid, and let's make our way over there. This sled is actually so good. It's saving me so much time from going around this map. So let's just go ahead, save Kraken Girl, and let's get back on her sled and make our way back home. But wait, there is a elf that needs our help, so let's just go ahead and rescue my boy. I really want that trident, so I hope he gives it to me. And And we got an ice axe. Are you kidding me? We're getting straight dookie from these present boxes right now. So another elf needs our help, so I'm just gonna make a very quick pit stop. And out of this present box, we got a gem of the forest fragment. Let's just go ahead and save Squid Kid because we already killed the bears here as well. And well, Koala Girl's cave is not that far, so let's just make our way over there. All right, we are here, but very quickly, I need to make sure my boy 7 Jr. sits down, because if he doesn't, he is gonna get annihilated by all of these bears. And there we go. They're all dead, so let's throw that key in there. And we did get a ruby chest. Oh my gosh, we got ourselves a ride shield. That can actually be very helpful for us, so we'll take that back to our base. And well, there we go. We have a 9x multiplier at last. So that took quite a while. So now we can just focus strictly on our base. So to start off, I'm gonna go ahead and place down these farm plots. So let's just go ahead and place them all down. And there we go. That's all of our farm plots planted down. And well, now I'm just gonna go ahead and place down all of these saplings just to fortify our base even more. But very quickly, let's make sure our boy 7 Jr. sits down because he's gonna get in our way. There we go. That's all of our saplings planted down. And well, we are gonna need plenty more, but that should be no problem because we do have a chainsaw, so we'll be fine. So we got 20 more saplings, and well, let's waste no time and let's plant them all down. There we go. We finished the first row, but we just have 3 more and we should be good. All right, that's all we could get for now. And well, the furniture trader is out tonight, so let's just go ahead and pay him a visit. All right, my friend, what do you have in stock for us? So he doesn't really have much in stock for us, so we're just gonna go ahead and just get a bunch of things that we think will look cool. All right, that should be good enough. Let's just go ahead and head back to our base and just decorate it some more. The deer is here. We can't catch a break. Wait, I wonder what happens if you go inside over here. Can you? Yeah, no. What am I saying? Of course you can get in there. So we got another 27 saplings, so let's just go ahead and plant them all down. We are so close to finishing this line. Let's just go ahead, finish this line, and decorate this base some more. And then stay tuned in the end because I will be doing a tour. There we go. This row is pretty much done. And well, we are starving, so let's just go ahead and eat some of the carrots that grew in. And well, now we have an endless source of food, so we will never be hungry again. All right, that's another 20 planted down. And as you all can see, the base is starting to look pretty good. But I just want to completely fortify this base first, and then I will go ahead and start decorating it out. There we go. That's another row completed. And well, we just have this last row, and well, we should be good. And well, that is convenient timing because the fire has just ran out. So that means we don't even have access to our map no more, and the deer is going to be hungry every single night now. So it's going to be way harder to dodge him now with our skates on. So I did get another 17, so let's just go ahead and plant down all of these saplings. And well, we do want to keep a little opening over here so that we can enter the base. So I'll start off by just blocking it off right over here. And well, this part over here will be our entrance. So I'll just carry on planting all of these saplings all the way around over here. So I'm just gonna sit on my throne and let's just wait for this deer to pop up. Oh no, he's literally right over there. Are you kidding me? Well, I'm just gonna go ahead and just keep skating around this deer, and I think we should be good. So I've been doing these exact movements for the past 2 minutes, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel dizzy. But thankfully it is morning now, so let's just go ahead and chop down some more trees. Oh my gosh, we are so close to finishing off this base. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start chopping down some more trees, and even if we see the deer, it's fine. All right, we got 16 more, so this should definitely be enough. And well, there we go. We completely fortified this base. So I just need all of this to grow in, and once it does grow in, I will give you all a tour. But I mean, in the meanwhile, let's just go ahead and add some more decorations. So this is what it's looking like right now on day 83, and well, the next time you guys see it, it will be much better. And there we go. We survived 99 nights living inside of a skating rink. So this is what it's looking like from the front, and as you all can see, it looks pretty cool. And very quickly, I do want to go on free cam mode just to show you all that it is completely fortified all the way around. So this is our base, and as you all can see, we have our guardian of the base, and this is 7 Jr., not 7, because something tragic did happen to 7. But anyways, let's just go ahead and enter our base. So as you you all can see, there's a bunch of defense blueprints, so if anyone dares to chase us, they will get killed from all of these traps. And well, this is what it's looking like inside of the skating rink. So very quickly, since we are starving, I'm just gonna make my way to the middle and I'm just gonna eat some food. And the great thing about this is the food is always gonna grow back, so we have unlimited food over here. So let's just carry on with our base. As you all can see, you can just sit down over here and you can just watch people skate around. So if you're playing with any friends, you can just go ahead and just watch them. And then of course there is another spot over here, and this one's more of a cozy spot because there is a fireplace right next to the couch. And then right over here we do have a present machine. So every 8 minutes we do get ourselves a present. So let's just go ahead and open it up. And out of this present box we got some ammo. I mean, that wasn't the best, but I'm pretty sure you can get some good things from it. And then of course we do have a sled over here just in case if we need it. And then of course we do have another one sitting right outside over there, ready for on the go. So yeah, that's our base. There's not really much going on this side, but we do have a lot going on over here. And I'm not gonna lie, the only annoying part of this base is that we do have to go in circles when the deer spawns in, because we don't really have anywhere to hide unless we build ourselves a little AFK base. But we're not gonna do that, so we just gotta work with what we have. So hopefully you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this. And well, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.